We also want to insert this logo onto the sides of our objects on there and there where we thumb would hold it. So those two. And we want that to be embossed. So we can't use an image like this. We need a path. I have here an SVG and an EPS. I went online first, typed in Savety first logo SVG, and then I found this website, and this is an EPS, which is no problem. We can load the EPS actually into Illustrator. Yeah, just quickly run you through that system. The EPS is pretty much another vector format, and then we can export this, save as, and say SVG. That's it. These files are also inside the course folder online. So there is the SVG. Let's go to Fusion. We want to create a plane first. Whoa, there. Okay, let's go -20. Very good. Then we create a sketch on that plane, and then we will insert that SVG. There's my SVG. I will probably have to flip it, scale it. I figured out maybe 0.3 will be good. And I have to rotate it 90 degrees and then move this one up. Let's say roughly here, center it. So 0.3 for the scaling. And I use the green line to align, for example, this line on it. And then maybe some cube counting to make this centered. Very good. We're not done yet. Never trust imported SVGs. See this, we can select this, and here it's open, and there is the issue. That thing is broken. So at the terrible EPS or something went wrong during the import export. I pressed X with this line selected. So it's marked. And then we just put in another replacement. So this point to there, click OK, and then we say tangent this to there, and this tangent to there. That's fine. Escape, and then this blue dashed line we could leave or delete. So this is fixed. Now the one here is good. T and S is not good. So let's try to see where maybe the problem is. There. There's a tiny gap. So the one we just tried to fix via this little line. That's okay, but that's kind of cricket. I hate this. So in this case, we maybe go with an extend command and say extend this one to there. Very good. And then trim. There's a tiny little bit left over. We'll just keep it. It's fine. It doesn't do anything. Escape, so I don't trim. This is good. So where is the T having its issue? Quickly zooming around. Okay. That all looks pretty tight. Yeah, that's also good. Okay, I might pause this so I can. Now there it is. Didn't take me long. So this is a pretty long line, so we use this to replace. And then same deal from there to this point, and then we do a constrained tangent, press escape. There, very good. What about the R? Well, that's all good. Okay, very good. Nice. So we can click stop. That's good. And here's the next cool trick. We want to extrude these letters and into or onto the surface. But it should be, well, how could I say that? It should follow the surface. And you see that it all extrudes it at an equal distance. So we go distance to object, select this face. It will take a moment. And are we good? Let's say new body. Okay. Very good. And we can click OK. So the reason why I clicked new body was, so you know, we have all these individual objects. And we can go to modify, and it's sitting on the surface. And I select all these letters and then say 0.25 and further extend it. And you see, pretty cool. Okay, nearly done. So this object we need on the other side, but actually not copied over or mirrored over, because then it would be in reverse. We need to copy, rotate it over. So we'll go to circular pattern. Then we select bodies. These are my bodies there. Axis is X, and we say, nope, not 4, 2, there. Okay. Last check. Then we can go to combine and say U minus this. Okay. Very good. There, nicely sunk in. And then do a combine here again. These we cut out. Okay. And there we have it. Pretty awesome. Now, if we want the distance to be deeper or thinner, all we need to adjust is actually the offset here. And with this, we could then specify this. But the way how I have it is pretty good. And now we can click stop because we're done.